Hey, this is Rob Minton, and good morning. Well, it's morning for me. Coffee with Rob. I know it doesn't seem like it's morning here because I got this crazy bright light in my face. I replaced our kitchen light. It's like the sun, man. It's bright. Maybe I'm getting a tan. Who knows? But it is very early. It's like 5:40 a.m. In this video, I want to talk about how you can use your business strategically to achieve any financial goal that you have. And you may notice that this is what I've been doing with real estate. I've been sharing different ideas and strategies on how you can use rental real estate to move into the glorious position of FU, how you can use rental real estate to build a large retirement fund for yourself and your family, how you can use rental real estate to pay off all of your debt and be debt free, how you can use real estate to pay for your kids' college education and to set your kids up financially. You can use rental real estate strategically to achieve any financial goal you have. And that's why I love real estate, because it's a powerful tool that you can use to pursue one goal or multiple goals at the same time. And you just use each asset strategically. You really do not have the same opportunities if you invest primarily into the stock market. Those opportunities are limited for numerous reasons, but mainly because you do not control those investments and you do not have the ability to influence those investments. Real estate gives you massive leverage, and I mean not necessarily with debt, but it just gives you leverage because you have the ability to increase the income from the asset. You can then reinvest that income strategically as you wish, which stock market, those options really are not there. The only other opportunity that we have to achieve any financial goal very quickly without investing in real estate is to start or build your own business. A business is very similar to real estate, is that it can be used strategically to achieve any financial goal that you may have. And when I started my first business, my first real business, I had a college painting business in college, obviously, but it wasn't a real business. It was just to make money that I could spend over the summer and at college. In 2000, I started my own real estate brokerage. And truth be told, when I started that company, I did not have any massive financial goals. I didn't want to build a big business. My main reason for starting that brokerage is because I was pissed off at my real estate broker. My license was with a small real estate company, and my broker and I got in a little squabble in a drunken bocce match. And that little squabble led me to say, F you, I'm starting my own company. I don't need you. And that's what I did. But once I started that company and I went through all the hassles and administrative requirement to start the brokerage, I then realized, like, hey, this is a cool opportunity. I can actually build a really cool business helping lots and lots of people. If I do this right, based on systems, I can have this business operate without my day-to-day involvement. And those ideas really came when I started to read Robert Kiyosaki's books, The Cashflow Quadrant. I've mentioned that book in a different video. If you own your own business or you're thinking about starting your own business, just know that it's important to think through what your end goal is. Like what is the main financial goal that you have? And then to try to design your business to achieve that main financial goal. So if you are watching this video, there is a strong likelihood that your goal is to move into the glorious position of FU. And that position is, at least the way I see it, that you have enough passive income coming in from assets and investments to offset all of your living expenses, that you are debt free, and that you have the ability to continue investing, right? You can continue to build a financial fortress for your family. That position is important because you now have complete control of your life, right? You have time freedom, you have debt freedom, you can say no to anyone for any reason whenever you want. So if that is your goal, how can you strategically use your business to achieve that goal? So that's really the question, and that's what I want to talk about for the remainder of this video. All right, the first way that you can engineer your business to help you move into the FU position is to really build a business that you intend to sell. You could sell the business, use the proceeds to acquire passive investments that then provide you with monthly income that you can live for the rest of your life. Or you can sell your business with financing, and then the buyer of your business will make payments to you, and those payments are obviously profit that you can then use to offset your living expenses. Now, obviously, there's a lot more to selling your business, but the main idea is that you really want to drive revenue and sales. And that's because many businesses are valued based on a multiple of their sales. Now, there's obviously a lot more to this, but if you want to sell your business, you really want to reinvest every penny of cash flow back into marketing to really skyrocket and accelerate your sales. And then, when you get to this point where your business has the value value that you need to acquire assets. And remember, this is not about building a massive business. It's about being very strategic with your business. So to do that, you really need to think about how much monthly passive income do I need to be in the FU position, and then what investments would I acquire to get this income, and then how much money do I need from my business in order to buy these assets. So we want to be very strategic with every single thing we do. We don't want to just keep building and taking on all that risk and stress. Strategic. We're using your business as a tool to achieve your financial goal. So when I did this with my real estate company, I honestly did not really have plans to sell the business. My goal was to build a business that operated without my day-to-day involvement, and that meant that my business had to run on systems, right? So we had a marketing system that attracted clients. That system worked very well. We had all kinds of systems within the business to help our clients achieve success. I had training systems for our team. It was basically a systems business, and because of those systems, I only had to go into the office one day a week. During that one day, though, I had a team meeting, I had all kinds of appointments. It was a very busy day, but I was able to manage the business remotely. But my wife and I started to consider this idea of relocating out of Ohio to North Carolina. We're about to buy a home, our dream home in North Carolina, and I realized I can't run this brokerage from North Carolina, so I sold the company. And part of this idea of selling the company is you really need to be thinking about who your potential buyers are as you're building your business. Because if your goal is to sell the company, you're creating a product, right? And who is the potential buyer of this product? So when I started to think about selling my business, I was like, who would really value this? Like, what person would pay the most money for this business? And the idea was someone who had a business, an existing business that kind of had some synergies with my business and our clients. And, if you think about this, our investors were getting mortgages to buy rental properties. So a lender would have been interested because they would have had all kinds of new loans right off the gate because of the existing client base and everything we were doing. Someone in maybe the insurance business who offered various insurance products. Someone maybe in the legal arena who provided estate planning, contract negotiation, evictions, any of the legal related services that real estate investors would need. A financial planner that could help our clients expand their investments beyond rental real estate into other investment opportunities. So think about who would be your most profitable buyer of your business, and then try to build your business for that prospective buyer or someone similar to that buyer. Oddly enough, the person who bought my business, they were a client and they also were in the financial planning industry. So they realized they could offer their financial planning services to the customers and clients of my real estate brokerage, and that's kind of how I sold the business. The second way that you can strategically use your business to move into the glorious FU position is to engineer your business for asset acquisition. And I have another video where I talk about asset acquisition vehicles, but the idea is to build your business for cash flow. So you want to minimize overhead, maximize cash flow, and then you want to use that cash flow to buy income producing assets. And one of the best assets, as I mentioned in the opening to this video, would be residential rental real estate. So engineer your business so that it buys as much residential rental real estate as possible. You could use the cash flow from that residential real estate to build a retirement fund, to pay off your debt, to move into the FU position, to do all the other things that I've talked about in the prior videos. Or you can engineer your business for positive cash flow, and you can invest that cash flow into the stock market. In another video, I showed how a simple $10 daily investment into a high yield ETF could provide a very large retirement fund. You could just do that. You could skip rental real estate, although I don't think that's the best plan. For me, engineer your business to buy residential real estate, then use the cash flow from residential real estate to acquire high yield index funds. I would not bypass residential real estate because it's such a powerful tool. But the idea is really build a business that buys assets. And the reason why you have to think through this is because that goal of using your business to buy assets is different than the goal of building a business to sell. So instead of reinvesting every single penny back into growing and building the business, you're going to be taking those pennies and using them and extracting them out of your business and using them to buy assets outside of your business. Okay, so they are two different goals, and that is important for you to understand because you manage your business differently depending on what your goal is. All right, the third way that you can use your business to move into the glorious FU position is to simply design a lifestyle business. And what I mean by that is design a business that provides you with the monthly income that you need to cover all of your living expenses, to pay off your debt, and to just live in that FU position. But the key to this idea is to design and build a business that you own. And I know that doesn't sound like it makes sense, but in many cases, when someone starts a business, the business ends up owning them. The business ends up controlling their lives. They work 24/7. A lifestyle business is not like that. A lifestyle business is really designed around your time freedom. So a quick example of that is I have a membership business and I'm able to work when I want to work. I can write when I want to write. Everything's kind of provided online. If I have any coaching calls, it's all via Zoom. I have complete control over my schedule. I can travel when I want. I can work early in the morning like I'm working now. Design that business right from the beginning, right? Design a business that you don't necessarily have to grow, that just kind of runs on autopilot. You don't need employees. You don't need headaches. You need just really cool business that provides either recurring income or ongoing income that doesn't require you to work at specific times or in specific locations. So those are the three primary strategies that you can use to turn your business into the FU position. So if you found this video helpful and maybe you have some questions about this and you'd like to talk to me, you should be able to schedule a call with me at the link below. And during that call, come with questions. I'll do my best to answer them. My guess is that I'll be able to help you save a lot of time, maybe avoid some costly mistakes so that you can really transform your business into this vehicle that will provide you with what you want financially. All right, that's it. I'll catch you in the next video.